Greetings, everyone. It's RoninMac here. Uh, Working and tweaking on stuff here. Empyrion, galactic survival and such. So, yeah, it was a long, hard, aggravating day. And we're going to get into why that was. Puffing on my e-cigarette. The planet's kind of quiet. So I started a new game with Empyrion here. And yes, you do start on this planet, Akua. All the details here. 24-hour day, so it's very Earth-like. It's pretty temperate. Apparently there's one moon. Although, well, I guess I thought the moon was for Omicron, but I guess now it's this planet's moon. I don't know. I shouldn't speak as though you all have been playing this game for 50 hours like I have, but so here we are. That's the escape pod. This planet is apparently supposed to be in the Andromeda galaxy, and we came from Earth to explore, but the capital vessel got destroyed. I escaped, and here I am. This planet has a breathable atmosphere, so I don't have my helmet on, because I don't need it. But first I want to just get started going here. Okay, I've got some gardening stuff that I'm not going to need. These are raw resources, which are very handy, because there is a small construction device here where I can put everything. And if I get some fuel, I'll take those just for fun. Okay, oxygen generator, oxygen bottles, fuel packs, ore I will need. Let's see, I'm going to take the ammo. Let's take the drill charge. Small, I'm not going to need flatteners and fillers yet. Might need the antidote pills. Just in case. Is there not a drill in here? That's strange. Oh, it's right here. I can't see it because I've got other things that you can't see are blocking the drill, but I like to have the weapon than the drill. Fascinating. I'm going to put 2 oxygen bottles in there. Let's put 2 containers of fuel there. Now these promethium pellets are what I use to make fuel, and for every 10 I can make a fuel pack. So no sense not making as much fuel as I can. I can turn the ship on. Now this won't fly because it doesn't have any upward thrust. It doesn't have any side thrust. All it has is the rear thruster there. And this just shows it's on. It's really not taking any power unless you're using it. It does take a little bit, but nothing to write home about. Now, I've seen a lot of videos of people that repair this. I never have, but I think I'm going to at this point because it's going to be a lot less resource intensive to repair this to a flyable state than it's going to be to build a whole new ship, which eventually I'll do anyway because my ships are so much cooler than this. But yeah, I could see some modifications I could make this reasonable. But I'm not sure what I think about them making this the starting planet, because I liked the fact that you needed to, you know, rush a little bit to get resources before your oxygen ran out. Now I just have to worry about food, and honestly, you only need to eat one of those emergency rations a day, so I have like 4 days of food, so I'm really not hurried to do much of anything. This pistol is almost worthless. You have to empty several clips to kill anything. I'm going to walk down to the water here just to see. But I figure since I have time, I can decide where to build my my permanent first base. You know, something with a nice view. You want to be close to water because you need the, I'm going to put my helmet on so I don't drown underwater. You need to put the oxygen generator and water purifier in the water, so it just is more sensible to have your base close to water. It's a nice looking bay. See, I don't know, I think it would be cool to have a base on an island, but getting back and forth to this ship, since that's the only constructor I have, would just be monumentally annoying. Got corn dogs, so I can eat those. One always needs fiber later on in the game. And it's weird because the bushes that provide fiber look similar to two other kinds of bushes, but they're not quite the same. When apparently you can't get plant fibers from anything except one special kind of bush. Oh hum. Basically coffee, always good to have. I don't know. Is there a tower close by, I wonder? I mean, I do have time. I could walk around and see. There's dinosaurs. Huh. How are we doing? Okay, 60. That's good. Because now I've got fuel enough to last me quite some time. And they give you a good base of materials to build with. You can see I can't construct some of these because you need some of the lesser components to make that. So I'm going to go ahead and make just a few of the basic components, and then we'll make a couple of the advanced components and go from there. I might as well put this inside because I'm going to need that to make my permanent base. Cores are like the power core for either a small vessel like this, or a hover vehicle, or a base, or a capital ship. So, enough with the Empyrion. Let's get into the problems I was having today. It wasn't my GPU. It wasn't my recording software, which I thought it was. And it wasn't even really this game, because recording this now, I'm staying at a pretty solid 40 FPS while recording, and if I just play without recording, it stays at 60 to 80, somewhere in there, which with my graphics card's pretty good. So it's not the game, it's not my GPU, it was Windows 10 that was the problem. And I tried 100 different ways of recording, different quality settings and such, and reducing the graphics quality in the game, reducing the graphics quality in the recording, and every time I went to the video editor, it would say that the recorded footage wasn't usable or something. I can't remember the exact error code that my video editor was telling me. And I kept fighting, I kept making new recordings and trying to make those work, and they didn't work either. And then finally, I went on the internet, did some research, and I decided to roll back to Windows 8.1, which is what I was using for quite some time before I moved to Windows 10. And honestly, Windows 10 worked pretty well for me in all areas other than my video editing software, but for whatever reason it doesn't want to work for that, because once I rolled back to Windows 8.1, went in to edit the same video that didn't work in 10. It worked like a charm, and my settings were lower than they needed to be, so I'm going to mess around with a little bit more and see how this video comes out, which I'm guessing is going to come out better than the last one and, you know, completely functional. Strange thing. Well, there's a couple strange things, but one strange thing is my video card, the GPU, has 2 gigabytes of video memory in it. When I was running on Windows 10, it was showing like 1 or less than that. It was like 750. It was showing less than half of what I actually have. But now that I'm running back on Windows 8.1, it shows all of my video memory. So the GPU now, while I'm recording, is running at about 80% capacity according to the readings that show up on my screen. And before it was running at 95 to like 98, 99, and so the FPS would drop down to 20 sometimes. So I don't know if there's problems with the video drivers working with Windows 10, but that's what I'm guessing is the problem. So like I said, Windows 10 was working pretty well, but I don't see any reason at all to upgrade until, I don't know, DX12 is a thing that you have to use. But, you know, other than that, I'm enjoying this game. I like it. I have fun with it. And it seems like I can record videos, especially with the picture-in-picture thing, without horrendous frame rates or having to go less than 1080p or whatever. So, kudos. Really wasn't a gameplay video, but I wanted to play a game to see if it would work, and I think it's going to work. So, there you go. You did get to see me up here in the picture, and we'll catch you guys later. Have a good one, and thanks for watching. Bye.